My name is Colleen Berk. I stayed home with 3 kids.
I'm Mike Berk. I have an IT managed service provider company, and we have 3 kids. The Giving Heart Foundation was started 11, 12 years ago. Our son Brayden, who's now 12 years old, was born with a congenital heart disease called aortic stenosis. And at a month, I guess one day, when we realized when Colleen was pregnant, there was no indication that anything was wrong, no genetic, anything like that. And the first day, the pediatrician came in and heard a heart murmur with her stethoscope. Our first child, our first day of parenting, this was the news we received. So at about 1 month, Brayden was taken in to do a balloon procedure with Dr. Hijazi. They went up through his groin and opened up the valve with a balloon so blood would flow through. And from there, we were still deer in headlights as Brayden went through that. So, it's my dad, my family, Colleen and her family, we wanted to help others that were going through something similar. We're very lucky because Brayden hasn't had anything since then. It's just been checks.
A lot of the research that's done is done for adults instead of kids because there's fewer kid patients, so they think there's less of a need. But when we were going through all this, we found out there wasn't a lot of funding for kids, and so we started this to fund research to make those miniaturized stents so they wouldn't have to go through their heart, they could go through their groin or some other option. I just think that we started with such a small focus, and now it's expanded based on the needs that we've heard of through Rush and Lurie. And so I think just the ability to continue our initial focus, but then pivot and focus on other things that need help and funding and attention. So I'm hoping we can just continue to do that.
The Giving Heart Foundation has no employees, so most of our money that is donated goes directly towards our mission. And in a lot of instances, we'll reach out to the hospitals or the groups that we're donating money to, and they'll have to come up with a matching donation as well. So if the foundation is going to donate $100,000, we challenge them to find $100,000 first before we release that money. So every dollar donated turns into at least 2 or 3 times what that original donation was.
Brayden's awesome. He just turned 12. He's really into Ultimate Ninja Warrior. He takes classes and he joined their elite team, and so he's just a really smart, funny kid.
Boundless energy.
Yeah.
Very excited, happy, always looking to climb things. He's into coding. He just started taking coding classes. He would appreciate me sharing this with the world, but he can do a Rubik's Cube in, I think, 23 seconds.
I think it's less.
Maybe less. I'm still working 41 years on to solve my first, but he's a bright kid, a great older brother, takes care of his little brother and sister. A lot of love.
And he's physically, his heart is amazing. And so all
Zero
of that
restrictions.
is due to the medical procedures we got. So we're lucky.